Okay, so greetings and salutations, my good friends. This is a little unconventional. There was some technical difficulties in the recording process. I recorded with Marcel today, and
That's me.
yes, and I may or may not have forgotten to actually record. Well, I did record his. Well, I didn't record his audio. Basically, it was on a different track, and I didn't record that. So we're just gonna scrub through the video that I recorded and voiced it over, pretty much. So he told me.
Let me tell you. Be prepared to be impressed with this guy. He knows GeoGuessr. Let me tell you.
Sure. He told me that at the beginning. I was like, "Hey, is this one gonna be very hard?" And he was like, "Well, there's a couple that could kind of go either way." And I was like, "Okay." Yeah. And so I went in kind of expecting it to not be that bad.
Well, they could have gone either way. They did go a way.
It went one specific way.
Seem to have. Yeah. Well.
So I'm just kind of looking around. I think right off the bat, I was not right off the bat. I wasn't sure where this was as we started, but sometimes it can be kind of helpful to look at the people to kind of get an idea of where on the globe you are. And so, just based on the residents of this here area, I kind of figured that we were in an African country. Not generalizing, but it is kind of more common to see darker skinned folks walking around in African countries. And you can just kind of get a decent idea of where in the country you are, or in the world you are. So I knew I was in Africa. I didn't know where. I think I had ruled out Uganda because Uganda. Okay, so hold on. I did say something about Uganda having red dirt. Is that true?
Yeah. It's got really red. Red. It's like Brazil. It's red dirt, tropical.
Yeah. So I was kind of self-conscious about saying that, but I was right. So you should have corrected me after. You should have said afterwards. Been like. But I feel like we're a little too focused on how amazing I did at the guess, which I guess we can kind of scrub to. Oh, well, hold on. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Oops, sorry. The UI might pop up for the video player because we're watching the video. I put my pin down. Oh, I didn't put my pin down. Okay, interesting. I was looking in Kenya.
Yeah.
Really? I did pop my pin down. My gosh. I don't know.
Well, you did at some point.
I waited until the last second, huh?
Maybe.
I think I did.
You're definitely thinking Kenya. Definitely thinking Kenya.
Yeah. Does Kenya can Kenya look like this? Like, can it look kind of dry?
Yeah, definitely like near to Mombasa or on the way. But it's got the car. There's always some sort of car meta going on.
Yeah, the problem with Kenya is that it has the snorkel, and I knew that, but by the time I had remembered, it was too late to change my guess because I didn't want to.
Yeah, I think you noticed it. You remembered right about now.
Yeah, I think so.
You were like, wait a second.
Yeah, it was Eswatini, pretty close to the main city, but I was not. I was not going to figure that out. So hold on, I want to know what stuck out about that to you. That it was that area.
Well, it's immediately one of those bottom four with that. It was Southern Africa basically.
How did you determine that though?
Well, it has the back of the white car, and there's no other. It's just dry, and there's no other car meta. The northern countries all have some sort of very obvious, noticeable car things going on.
Mm-hmm.
And Eswatini and Lesotho are usually really kind of mountainous like that. And I just kind of got a Eswatini vibe going on.
Hold on, sorry.
What did you do? People at home are gonna love this.
No, I'm gonna cut that out.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Well, because it shows my background on my desktop and all my files.
Oh yeah, they can hack your computer that way.
Yeah, they'll be able to hack all the hacks.
Oh, man.
I don't know exactly what was happening here. I'm gonna try and just skip to the next one.
Yeah, I think we're just talking about Africa.
Okay, here we go. Next round, I made a joke about lettuce. I actually don't know how to spell lettuce in Spanish. I said that it sounded like that word. If you replace the Z, it looks like lettuce. in Spanish?
Spanish. Lettuce.
Oh, it is. It's lechuga. It's CH. I was right.
Okay. There you go.
See, I know some Spanish.
You know some. You know the important parts, like lettuce.
Yeah, everyone knows lettuce. Lettuce is tasty.
Yeah.
Lettuce is good. I like lettuce. I like carrots. I like the crunchy, watery fruits.
Well, which is now that we've covered what fruits you like, what are you thinking about this GeoGuessr going on here?
I meant vegetables, but yes. Okay, so I remember I mentioned that it kind of looked like North America, but it didn't look like Mexico because of all the trees and like the mountains and stuff. Conveniently forgot about the Andes, but we're gonna forget about that.
There's gonna be a lot of forgetting happening after each round.
Yeah, a lot of forgetting and also a lot of not just remembering things in the first place.
That's true.
I think I was trying to determine something from this sign, which I don't know if there is anything to determine from that sign. Which there are a lot of these signs in, especially South America. There's a lot of those signs. I don't know what they mean.
They can often be helpful. I think they're just like construction.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
Like often they'll have this is construction between the road of this city and this city.
That's helpful.
So it can be really helpful, but usually not. Usually they're too small.
I guess my internet was acting up because this is not loading immediately. But yeah, I wasn't obviously it's Spanish, so it can't be North America. But I think I determined from the sun, which conveniently I'm looking at right now, that we're in the southern hemisphere, even though you said not to pay too much attention to the sun.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty that's an example of where it's
helpful.
It's good.
Yeah.
Very north.
So, I think I said somewhere like Argentina or Chile, and I looked at the sign because it didn't look like didn't look like Portuguese, because otherwise they would have the little thing on the bottom of the sea. I don't know what that is called, but
yeah.
But it's Spanish, so I thought Argentina, Chile, and of course because I said that, I picked Uruguay instead. I don't know why.
The most mountainous of the South.
Yes,
American.
The closest to the mountains.
Yeah.
I remember I looked down there, and of course it was down there.
Yeah.
That was rough.
Yeah.
So not really off to a good start.
But he brings it back round 3, let me tell you. Turns it around real quick.
Do I? It wasn't a horrible guess, but we'll see it, right? Well, I guess we won't see it right now. Hold on, let's skip forward a little bit. Boring. Oh, wait, hold on. All right. So this is round 3. Obviously we're in Africa, except it's definitely not. This is either Spanish or Portuguese, which I didn't know at first. I had to travel a little bit in order to figure out which language that is, but it's clearly South America somewhere. And of course it is Brazil.
Yeah.
.br.
Got the BR there.
The problem is, it looks like a major city, and there are a good couple major cities in Brazil, and they're all not near each other, except for Rio and Sao Paulo are similar, or the closest to each other.
Well, there's the name of the city there.
Yeah, well, thing is, here's my thing. The name of the city is plastered everywhere.
Yeah.
The problem is, the problem is
knowing it's a city.
I just don't know what to look at. It's all foreign language to me, and so I don't know the name of the city unless it's like Rio or Sao Paulo or something really recognizable. I'm not thinking I want to try to find a city name, but I don't think of the city name as and there's the city name right there. Which because sometimes you get taxis and it's like the company, it's like the taxi company, the name of the taxi, it says taxi something, it's the company.
Yeah.
But back to the city name thing. Oh, well, there's all the city names, so that didn't help.
Yeah. It doesn't even have the one we're at on it.
Yeah, it's true. This one doesn't, that one, no, neither of them do. So I'm it's a foreign language to me, so the city names are kind of indistinguishable from the rest of the language, unless it's really obviously an address. But I think this goes on for some time. I could probably skip a little bit, but there's more places where I see the city name and I glance over it. So let's
looking at signs.
Skip forward. I looked at a lot of signs.
Yeah.
Let's just to keep it right here. And then I was trying to see if the buses said anything, but the buses didn't really say anything. Oh, those probably said. Oh no, they didn't actually. But and then you reminded me that I hadn't chosen anything yet.
Yeah.
So I guess Sao Paulo.
Close one.
But it was not. It was Fortaleza.
Yeah.
Which is plastered everywhere. I didn't see that. Unfortunately. This is like a little dock. Little dock out to like a little lake. Which is kind of gross. Little pond.
Bit of pond life.
Mangroves. I remember I saw mangroves and I was like, huh. But as soon as I saw this, I knew we were in Bermuda, because that's just how Bermuda looks.
Yeah.
So it took me a second to find it because it doesn't show up immediately, but yeah. I just kind of clicked somewhere in Bermuda. I don't think I was on this one for very long. So I bringing it around, clutched it in the fourth. Oh man, we're already in the fourth round.
Yeah. Yeah, you got it when it counts. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
It's true. It's not, you could have a great start to a race, but if you don't come in first, then it's not worth it. It was a bad race.
Sure. Yeah.
Good analogy, yeah?
Yep. Yeah. If you're not first, just give up.
Yeah.
That's kind of what we're saying.
I mean, if someone goes before you, just like turn around and go back to the start.
Yeah.
Even if the start is even if it's a circle, just kind of just run backwards.
Yeah, just do like the Mario Kart thing and try to crash into him going the opposite way.
Sometimes, if I know I'm gonna be really bad in Mario Kart, I just start reversing and wait, so I know that I'm in last place.
Yeah. I chose to be in last place.
Yeah, exactly. I'm taking control of my own destiny.
Exactly.
I actually don't remember where this is.
Have a guess.
I know it's I think. Oh no, this was Philippines. This is Manila.
There you go.
Yeah, because it says Philippines right there.
Yeah.
I thought South America at first, or maybe not South America, maybe Spain or something, because it looked like.
I mean, they have a lot of Spanish names in Philippines.
It's true. They were colonized by Spaniards.
Yeah, you got Puerto Cuartel. That's pretty Spanishy.
A lot of or not a lot, but often. I don't want to say often, because I don't know how prevalent this is, but I know that some Filipino last names are Spanish last names, but they have an S or something. So instead of a Z, which is often how Latin American last names are. They end in Z. So instead of Reyes with EZ, it'd be Reyes with ES.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why that's the case. I don't know why they use Z's or they use S's instead of Z's. But yeah, in the Philippines, it's they have Latin last names, but it's with an S. So I don't know why, but I know that's the thing. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know where I found out that it said. Oh, this one says Manila right there.
Yeah, Manila Health Department.
And yeah, I don't know. There's not much to talk about this one. I just kind of. I think I was trying to look around for the area for where we were. And,
yeah. But Manila's pretty big.
Yeah, it's a big area.
Big city.
Well, I think the last two weren't horrible.
No, I got the city, basically. You got 49 something. Solid.
Yeah, I think I was saying I almost guessed there, but that really doesn't mean much. And then that was the shameful score that I was ashamed of. And I believe I made the joke, wow, Europe is very beautiful this time of year.
Yeah, you said that.
Gotta,
Just gotta look at the important guesses,
Exactly, the ones that matter.
Those were the hard rounds. You nailed those.
I really did. Those are the ones that were the most difficult, honestly.
Yeah, it's more impressive that you got those.
Anybody who says otherwise is, well, they're just bad at the game, honestly.
Just wrong.
Yeah, that too. All right. Well, sorry that this is a little bit unconventional, but that's how it is for today. It's just because I was silly and I didn't record the right thing. Anyways, then I think I compared your score to my score and stuff like that. But
yeah, pretty similar.
Yeah. Alrighty. Oh, and I was trying to figure out if it was bronze, and it was bronze, not silver. That was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Well, gotta stay humble, you know. Gotta.
Yeah. Nowhere to go but up. You know?
Yeah. Well, that's not true. I could do worse tomorrow.
Oh, you could do much worse. I believe.
I could. Or, well, you know what they say is you have to, like, you know, after you do well, you got to be humbled, you know. And so, like, I got gold yesterday. It only makes sense that it balances out, and I get bronze today.
Yeah, you were too hot.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Alrighty. Well, thanks for joining me. I'm just gonna make this big again because it's weird. Thanks for joining me again.
Yeah.
Sorry, we had to do that, but whatever. At least got it figured out.
You should be sorry.
I'm ashamed of my actions.
Good.
All right. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Hope you did better than I did in the daily challenge. All that good stuff. Farewell and salutations.
Salutations. Yep.
Hey, you said it now. You thought it was cringy at first.
Oh, I still do.
Oh, sure.